Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Sonia Bean, here to do another video for you today. And this time we're going to talk about the sons of Abraham. Now in Christian circles, when you're talking about Israel and Palestine, Abraham, the promises of Abraham, the blessings of Abraham, and the sons of Abraham are topics that almost always come up and that are tied to what we currently are seeing in Israel and Palestine. And so before we can really get into the promises of Abraham and what that is and what's blessing theology, we need to start off talking about who are the sons of Abraham. And so I want to start off and I'm going to ask you a question. Quick quiz. How many sons did Abraham have? Again, the question is, how many sons did Abraham have? Bonus points. Can you name all of his sons? Now, most people can't name all of the sons of Abraham. And I'm going to guess maybe about 10 to 20% of you may actually get correct how many sons Abraham had. And that's what we're going to do a deep dive of today. So let's get started. So let's go over the sons of Abraham. So it's the last chance for you to think about the answer to the question, how many sons did Abraham have? Now, the majority of you who are listening are going to say Abraham had two sons. He had Isaac and Ishmael. That's the popular answer, and that's what most people say. You know, Father Abraham fathered two great nations because he had two sons. And people go into the first son was Ishmael, and they say Ishmael was the son of Hagar, and Hagar was Sarah's servant. So we have Sarah and Abraham, they're married. Sarah's servant, Hagar, has Ishmael, who's Abraham's firstborn. And then people typically then say, and then Isaac came along. So Sarah, Abraham's wife, who was also Abraham's sister, they shared the same father, had Isaac. And so when most people are talking about the sons of Abraham, who they're really talking about is Ishmael, and they're talking about Isaac. And a lot of people forget about Abraham's other 6 sons. That's right, 6. 6 more sons that no one ever talks about. So let's go into them. After Sarah, who was Abraham's wife, died, Abraham remarried. And he remarried a woman named Keturah. And Keturah had 6 sons for Abraham. They had Zimran, Jokshan, Medan, Midian, Ishbak, and Shua. So if you take the 6 sons from Keturah, and then you take the other 2 sons, Isaac and Ishmael, the answer to the question of how many sons did Abraham have is 8. He had 8 sons by 3 different women. And so this is going to be important when we go over and discuss in detail what are the promises of Abraham, because when people are talking about the promises of Abraham and the descendants of Abraham, the conversation typically just centers on 2 sons, which is Ishmael and Isaac. And people forget that Abraham had 6 more sons. So thank you for listening to today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you'll know when we have new videos and to keep up with what we're doing. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day.